Hey everybody, this is Pastor Josh with the weekly update from Redeeming Grace Church. It is August 10th, and I'm excited for this coming Sunday. We're going to be at Main Street Square at 10 a.m., and so we encourage you to come. We're going to be doing a joint service with the church that started our church, South Canyon Baptist Church. And so no need to register, just bring your lawn chair and come and join us at 10 a.m., not 10:30, but 10 a.m. at Main Street Square. And I encourage you to invite somebody. Sometimes people are more open to come to that service than they would be an ordinary worship service. And so we hope that you'll be able to join us and just celebrate together that joint worship service with our mother church. Some other things that are coming up is this coming Monday morning, I'm going to start a men's book study. That's going to meet at 6 a.m. early in the morning on Mondays at Dunn Brothers. And so it'll go from 6 till about 7:15 in the morning. We're going to work through a book called Union with Christ by Rankin Wilbourn, and just really dig into what it means that we have been united with Christ in the gospel, and what that means for our daily lives, how that works out as men, as Christians, as just in our jobs, in our families. And it's going to be a really sweet study. There's about 7 of us that are signed up to do it together, and we would love to have more if you're interested. Let me know so that I make sure that I have enough books to hand out Monday, but we would love to have you if you are interested in that. Also, our small groups are going. Mine meets every other Monday. And there's another that meets on Thursdays, and the one on Thursdays has a lot of space. They would love to have some new people join them, and so it's a great small group, great group of people. And so if you're getting connected to our church and are interested in a Thursday night small group, I would love to connect you with them. And it's very simple. Just get together, get to know each other a little bit, talk about Sunday's sermon, how to apply it, what you learned, what questions you have. Just talk about that together. And then pray for each other. Just pray about the things that are going on in our lives. And then that's about it. It's pretty simple, pretty basic, and an easy place to connect. So if you're interested in taking the next step in getting to know a little bit more about our church, I would encourage you to let me know. I'll connect you with them, and we would love to see you get connected in that way. Last week was a great week. I helped out with the Vacation Bible School on the base last week. It was exhausting but wonderful. I got to do the teaching. I taught the kids the gospel every day, and I just really enjoyed getting to know kids and military members and some of the chaplains. It was a wonderful week, and just pray for that week and all that we taught the kids, that the gospel would take root in their heart, that they would be converted, they would be saved, and they would begin to walk with Jesus for the rest of their lives. And so pray for that. We also on Saturday had a outreach. A team from our church went out on Saturday morning and through Love Inc.'s Clearinghouse ministry delivered some furniture to some people who had earned it through their ministry. And so we went and made a couple deliveries and just really enjoyed getting to know some people that live in our area, and praying for them, hearing their stories, sharing Jesus with them. And so that was just a wonderful thing. And our goal is what we're doing is we have 2 teams right now that go out once a month, one on second Saturdays, one on fourth Fridays, and for 2 hours just deliver furniture to those whom Love Inc. has been ministering to, and just introduce ourselves to them, get to know them, pray for them, try to meet a physical and a spiritual need, and invite them to our church. And so it's a great way for us to get to know our neighbors and how our neighbors live and how we can minister better in our neighborhood. It gives us opportunity to share the gospel with people in their homes. It helps us grow as Christians in our outreach, and hopefully we'll see people come to faith in Jesus and join our church through that process. And so if you're interested in that, the goal is actually to begin to have 4 monthly teams, where each person is serving on a team once a month on a regular basis, and we're just saturating our neighborhood with meeting physical needs and also meeting spiritual needs, and getting them to know a little bit more about our church, building friendships, so that then when they come to our church, they know somebody. And so it's a wonderful opportunity. And so if you're interested in being on one of those teams, or helping us start another new team, we would love that. So contact me, let me know if that's something you're interested in. And just pray for those things. Pray for those who we ministered to Saturday. Just pray that our interactions would lead them to Jesus. And then one last thing is that I've met with the people that are at the Missoulahan, I think that's right, at Senior Center, which is just right next door to the Journey on the other side of the Boys Club. And they've got two things that they would love for us to be a part of. One is that they have this idea, they have this open grassy area where they would love to put some flower beds, some kind of a raised flower garden, a real attractive, nice place that they could then share sort of the care of that with the apartment complexes that are behind them and some of their neighbors. And so sort of a community flower garden. They feel like a lot of their senior residents would really enjoy tending to that, enjoy viewing that, and getting flowers from there, and that many of their neighborhood residents would really appreciate that too. Some of them are kind of restricted in those apartments, and so to be able to look out and see a beautiful flower garden and be able to go down and get some flowers put on your table, they just think that that would be a blessing to the community. And so Terry Blecka is interested in doing that, and if there's some that would like to join him in doing that service to our community, just that blessing of the senior center and the people around us, in the name of Jesus, in the name of Redeeming Grace Church. If that's something that you would love to do, kind of that construction project, let me know. I'll connect you guys together, give you kind of a sense of what we're doing, and let you run with it. I think it would be wonderful. Another thing that the senior center has been doing in the past is they've had some people come in and serve breakfast on Sunday mornings, like at 7 a.m. Once a month. And so the group that was doing that isn't doing it anymore. And so that's sort of an open vacancy that if we wanted to pick that up and run with that, just show up early one Sunday morning a month and prepare breakfast that's just open to the community, open to the members of the senior center, but then also open to the community, just for us to enjoy breakfast together, meet some people, and then invite them over to church that's happening, just later that morning, I think would be a really cool thing. We've got one person with our church that is interested in that, and so if there's a few more of you that would love to put together a team and strategize about how to cook breakfast for the community at the senior center, I think that would be awesome. That would be really great. I would love that. So we've got a person on each of those items that is interested, and so if there's just a few more of you, I think we'd have a critical mass to really take and run with a couple of these opportunities to serve our community and build relationships with our neighbors. So that's one more thing. There are about 6 families that are interested in joining our church, and so I'm going to be scheduling soon and sending out when we will do basically a membership discovery class. I think discovery is maybe a better way to put it, because it doesn't actually commit you to being a member to attend this. It just lets you know what our church is, and then at the end we call you to take the next step into membership. But you can just come and just see what our church is about, what we believe, how we're structured, why we got started, what our mission is, and then see if that's something you want to join. So don't let the fact that we call it a membership class scare you off. It's really just discovering what our church is about. And then after that, if you're interested in taking the next step and actually joining us formally, biblically, officially, we would love for you to consider that. So that is sort of our end goal, but it doesn't, there's steps in the process. And so if you're interested in that kind of discovery membership class, I'm going to be putting that out here soon. But if you want to let me know that you would like to be involved in that, then I'll make sure that you get a personal invite to that. So again, there's about 5 or 6 families that are interested in joining already. So we praise God for that, and we'll be scheduling that very soon for that class, that group. So that's it for today. I am, because I'm not preparing a service, South Canyon's carrying the bulk of the work on the Main Street Square service. I'm not having a sermon to prep this week. I've got some freedom to work on some things, and so I'm going to do that. And also I'm free for lunch or coffee a little bit more this week. So don't wait for me to reach out to you. Let me know if you would like to get together and just hang out, pray, just get to know each other a little bit. Would love to do that with you this week. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. I would love that. And so hope you have a great week. I love you. I'm grateful for you. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll catch you soon.